Let's face it, times are tough. Some people have had to get 2 or 3 jobs to have supplemental income to further support themselves and their families. Maybe you are one of these persons who has gotten an additional job, such as driving after hours. If you have, these are 5 tips that may help you when you work in the nighttime. Remember, the night isn't as safe as driving through the day. Even the very streets look different as they are now deserted and look desolated. However, the bottom line is your safety is a priority. So let's get started with tip number 1. Tip number 1. Ensure that your vehicle doors are locked. Vehicles provide a certain level of safety and comfort when you are safely secure within them. This is why it is important to maintain that level of safety by ensuring that your car doors are locked at all times, especially when driving through unknown, strange, and eerie-looking neighborhoods. Some vehicles have an automatic door locking mechanism that happens when the car is in motion. These more advanced vehicles may also unlock the doors once the vehicle has been put in park. So it is important to keep an eye of what is happening in the vehicle cabin at all times, because some perpetrators may pass by your stopped vehicle and do door checks to try to gain access. Be alert and always vigilant. Ensure that your vehicle doors are locked. Being safe should be your number 1 priority. Tip number 2. Not coming to a complete stop before a traffic light, so your vehicle ends up at a standstill. Being at a standstill would make you vulnerable. This is why you can use this night driving technique of slowing down to a crawl, about half of the distance of when the light was first seen by the driver before the traffic light. When crawling or driving slowly up to the red traffic light, it would likely have a high probability of changing before reaching it and having to apply the brakes. This way, you're always in motion if you are in unsafe neighborhoods. So you are constantly moving, and if anything happens, you can quickly accelerate and leave the area because you didn't come to a complete stop. Tip number 3. Parking in safe areas. Eventually, you are going to get drowsy, tired. The human body is eventually going to need to rest after a certain point of activity, which is different for everyone. Don't be a dummy. If you are in an unknown area, do not pull aside at any random place to sleep, especially if you have a choice and your vehicle is still movable. Stop at a lit and busy location like parking lots, gas stations, truck stops, and designated car points that are designed for accommodating long-distance drivers. Because you don't want to be caught off guard with someone with a firearm, tapping on your glass in a remote location, especially if you are exhausted. Tip number 4. Using the security features. A lot of these new vehicles have various sensors and security features manufactured with the vehicle. These are usually features such as cameras, microphones, infrared and radar sensors, which can pick up someone close by visually or audibly. It's basically like having a vehicle with expensive, sophisticated equipment strapped to it. Since many of us do not have the ability to sleep with one eye open, since this may not be a viable option, however, using those vehicle cameras and sensors may be a viable option. If someone is moving or someone gets too close to the vehicle or within camera range, an alarm or alert would go off indicating to you that someone is nearby. Older model vehicles may not have these options or features, but if your vehicle does have them, use them, especially if you need to take a rest before continuing on your journey. Tip number 5. Vehicle maintenance. The difference is quite clear between the feel of a new vehicle and an old vehicle, especially in the way it handles. We could never get back that new car feel, but we can always continue to do proper maintenance of the vehicle, ensuring as much as possible that all parts are neither worn out, damaged, or broken. But we do understand that the vehicle that you are using may not be yours. So communicating with a supervisor or manager might be needed. One of the worst things that can happen is to experience mechanical failure or break down in a secluded, strange, or unknown neighborhood with no means of repair, service, or purchase close by. As the popular quote goes, if you fail to prepare, prepare to fail, meaning to plan ahead. Put things in place and limit the chances of ill or unfortunate things happening in order to achieve a desired success. Hope this helps. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to T Channel.